Hey there guys, Artistic Nick here, thanks for the click once again. In today's drawing tutorial I'm going to be drawing an Avengers picture that I saw on a bag walking through a local store, and I thought it looked an interesting composition in the way that it was set out, and I thought that I could do quite a good job using my alcohol based markers. So I took a photograph of this with my smartphone and did this freehand. So I did the pencil work completely freehand, and then went over with the black ink. I use a Faber-Castell brush tip pen. This is sort of a permanent ink to use the outlines, and really excited to be using for the first time in my videos the Copic markers. So I purchased myself a set of the 72 Copic marker Chow pens, and I must say I'm blown away by them. I've been using the Winsor and Newton markers, which I actually used towards the end of this video just to do the background, just simply because I didn't want to waste all the ink with the Copics. But I do really, I can't recommend these Copic markers highly enough. They go on so smoothly and they blend so well, and the amount of different colours that you get is fantastic. So if you haven't got any yet, it's well worth the investment. They're refillable, so I think in the long run you will save money than if you were buying just the Winsor and Newton markers, because obviously you have to throw them away each time. But just going over the drawing, I'm using, as always, the cool greys. So with the Copics you get the cool grey 1, 3, 5 and 7 in the pack that I bought. For the red areas I'm using a lipstick red and a cadmium red for the darker areas. I'm using the blues on Captain America were a sky blue, I believe, and an azure blue as well. And then the yellows around the head area of Iron Man was called a golden yellow, and I used obviously the greys to get the shaded areas as well. Really fun drawing to have a go at. It's not super realistic. It wasn't something I was going for. I was going for a much more cartoony look, and I think that I pulled it off. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you thought this one was one of my better ones or not. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. It means an awful lot to me. I've been getting some great feedback recently from people, just having a few comments even this morning on one of my Predator drawings. So it's really good to see that people are watching my videos and interacting with them, and that you're getting some enjoyment out of them. I hope that you're learning something from them. Like I say, I spent hours watching videos like this when I was first starting learning, to do either the pencil drawings or even the marker drawings, and I learned so much, and I just want to try and give back a little bit to the community, and just maybe lay a few things out that I wish I knew from the start, like which markers to use and which colours people are using to get these effects. In the lighter areas, in the white areas, I'm also using it's a white pen. It almost is like a Tipex. It's called the Signo Broad, a Pentel Signo Broad. You can get them for about £1 from your local stationery shop, or a couple of dollars. It isn't expensive, and that just brings out the highlighted areas. You can see I'm using it now just in the eye areas, on a couple of the reflections. I'm using it on Iron Man's hand, where he has this beam of light coming out of it, and also on his midsection. I'm going over the darker areas with a black. You get a black in the Copic markers as well, so you get a whole range of colours. Like I say, they are fab. And I'm starting on the background now. So with the background, I just went for the cool grey 3/5s and 7s in the Winsor and Newton markers. Like I say, I just didn't want to waste all my ink in the Copic markers, and I've got an awful lot of the Winsor and Newton still in my art cupboard, so I'm going to go through those as best as I can, just to use them up and not, like I say, waste the ink in the Copics. But I'm just doing a basic background here with some rocks in the foreground, and then in the background I do some skyscrapers, and I use a denim blue for the sky, which you'll see shortly, and then I use the cool greys on the buildings just to bring out some shaded areas. And finally I went over the windows with the black Winsor and Newton brush tip. So I'm really happy with this. You'll see a picture of it to finish, but I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and you like videos like this. Let me know what's going on in the comments, and get me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The links are all down in the descriptions. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm enjoying making these videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit subscribe, smack the notifications button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.